What up, my devil? Sensei-tutum here with another Wednesday video for you. Gonna keep in the vein of sticking away from EOS for a bit here, enjoying spreading the wealth a little bit. So we're gonna continue to do so. Gonna talk about ETH Bitcoin today. That pair, as a member was asking me about it. About macro chart, and he mentioned that we were sort of on case or on course here. So let's just go ahead, and he's been around for quite some time, so he's been able to follow my macro accounts for a long time. So let's just catch you guys up real quick out there in the YouTube Twitter world. So this is the ETH BTC chart back in September 2018. I had it going down, whether 3 finished down here or, 3 coming in to finish 3-ish, and then for a bounce and then back down for a 5th. And then we updated, this is then in October 2018. We had completed the 3rd, it looks like, at, I don't know, 20 some. Let's see. Yeah, right about on target. Finished the 3rd, and we were going up for the 4th. This was another update about a month after that. Actually, that was only a couple weeks after, just to show that we're still in the 4th. And then now, where are we at now? This is back into 2019. Well, we did finish that 4th with the potential for a flat here, and then we're coming down in a 5th. Well, what's going on here with this 5th? It looks not impulsive, right? 1, 2, 3, overlap. Funky looking impulse, right? Funky looking impulse. So let's get down in the nitty gritty. One thing I want to bring your attention to is this support level here at the top side of the box. This is a giant support level. This larger degree 1-to-1. Let's see. Does this need to be redrawn at all? Nope. This larger degree 1-to-1 for this 1, 2, 1. So, another. This is a smaller degree. What's this? Interesting. So that's a 1-to-1 of this one. So let's take a look. Get rid of that thing. So I just want to highlight the support in this area. And then if you get through these targets, there's not really a ton of support to the bottom of that box. Even then, it's not the best. You got some potential pivot location here, here, and here. But yeah, the top of this box is probably the biggest support we see. Let's get down in the nitty gritty. Get rid of this tool. Okay, so this is, kind of just roughly set on the chart. Let's see. We got this funky looking impulse potentially, funky looking zigzag potentially. So, I'm going to not focus too much on the subwave count here, just because this is a macro chart. And I'm going to say that I do see a 3-wave here, 1, 2, 3, 3-wave here, 1, 2, 3. This sure looks impulsive, but it's probably something like 1, 2, 3. So let's measure the depth on that potential 2. 786, depth on this potential 4. Just to and through the golden corner pocket. So deep sharp retraces. Just what you expect in a diagonal where you would have overlap. And do these waves expand? They should. Let's see. Just about damn parallel. If anything, these damn things contract slightly. Let's flip it over to log. There you go. Well, in log, they expand. So, standard, it doesn't look like we have a valid diagonal. And I would wager, I would say that you should be on a log scale anyway, with such large price moves, as well as the time frame. So because I'm going to stick to this diagonal and say it's only valid in log as far as the trend lines go. But everything else, the length of this 2 is shorter than this 4. The length of this 1 is shorter than this 3. So I'm looking for, let's see, what is the length relationship here? Nope. Perfect. Okay, so let's look for something like this. $1,272 right below this 100. Let's see, where's your 100? There. So it gives you this roughly the same box we've had. 100 is here. Highest support levels in that meat right there. So we're looking for something like potentially A, B, C, call it. If we get out of log, doesn't look nearly as terrible, but we expect sort of a big move down still. Let's just say potentially just at the minimum 34% against Bitcoin, that is. So let's take this down a degree. Okay, so okay, let's think about this. Let's go ahead and we're still on log. Draw this out. Still in the A here. Overthrow an ending diagonal, not out of this realm. 3 there, 4 here, 5 will go here. Move everything in. So while I do still see that we have not a resolution of count down, which is interesting because I'm feeling kind of bullish on Ethereum versus the dollar. So what scenario brings us down? What scenario brings us into this box? Well, obviously, here's the Elliott scenario on the count that brings you down to that box. Let's see if we can throw a little pitchfork on there for you. Right down into here, potentially. So what's the scenario that gets us there? Well, my thought is in this market, this bull market that we have been in all year, it is now getting towards July. We're over, beyond the halfway point, and we're still in this bull market. So the smartest thing to do, fellas, is to make sure that you stick with the trend. What's the trend? The trend is bullish. So in my opinion, the way that we reach this level versus Bitcoin, when we still have this is a chart back from October 2018. Yeah, ETH dollar. I just was looking for my old Bitcoin charts. But when we had the bottom in here for ETH dollar, and it actually took another leg down. What were the upside targets? 456, 525. These are still targets, right? So, and of course the count's playing out a little bit differently, and there is very valid, bearish counts with ETH to the dollar, but there's also very valid bullish counts. And in this environment, don't fight the market. The market is bullish. So I'm going to go with the bullish side count for ETH. And to me, the bullish side option for how Bitcoin will get to, how the ETH Bitcoin pair will get lower, because in my opinion, I think Bitcoin's going to moon. And, do I see the case for that right now? Yeah, I do. I see that it's Bitcoin. I see that we're, maybe not even still potentially done that fourth wave, or we're just starting an extended fifth. It's Bitcoin, fifths extend. So, and it's a large degree. So even if it doesn't extend, we got a lot of upside potentially left on Bitcoin. And I could see it extending. So that's where I'm at. I still have these upside targets for, since I've had since last year on Ethereum, dollar. Still have the, this is ETH, still have this triangle potentially playing out on ETH. So, these targets are not all that far away. And a giant triangle like this could really be a nice base to propel you there, right? So I think that we're still in the bear market versus Bitcoin, like we are with a lot of alts. But it's a bull market versus dollar, and this is one potential pathway. So that's where we're at. All right, boys, toot out.